Hello, I'm Serena. Welcome to my channel, and today I'll be guiding you through a 20-minute intermediate flow to compass pose. We'll begin in Sukhasana, easy pose, finding a seat with the right shin crossed in front of the left. Ground through both sits bones and establish a tall, stacked spine to begin. Close your eyes and settle into stillness for a moment. Today's practice leading toward compass pose is an exploration of spaciousness. Instead of thinking about forcing depth, think more about just finding room in your body. Spaciousness isn't always big and dramatic, sometimes it's subtle. A little more length in your spine, a little more ease in your jaw, a little more space between inhale and exhale. A pose like compass pose unfolds best when your body feels invited rather than forced. So today let the practice be less about achieving the shape and more about finding space in your body as we play around. Flutter your eyes open, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, side bend to your right, placing your right hand on the floor and reaching up and over through your left hand. Keep your side bend, but as you inhale, cactus your left elbow, drawing it in towards your left ribs, opening your chest. Exhale, reach the arm long. Again, inhale, cactus, feeling your shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, reach back out. Inhale, bend the elbow, gaze back over your left shoulder. Exhale, spacious down the left side waist. Last one like this. Reach it long. Sweep your left hand forward, out to the side and back, placing your hands behind you so you can lean back and plant your left foot. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Begin to rock your legs side to side, allowing your hips to sway, even allowing one sitting bone to lift at a time. Then drop your legs over to the left, facing the long edge of your mat. Ground your right foot and both sits bones. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist right and hook your elbow over your right knee. Gaze back over your right shoulder. Find spaciousness without forcing, simultaneously lifting through your crown and spiraling your twist to the right so you've got equal parts effort and ease. Unwind and unhook your left elbow. Extend your right leg towards the top right corner of your mat, finding a half butterfly shape in the legs. Right forearm inside of your right shin, left arm reaches up and over for a side body stretch. Inhale, let's cactus that left arm. Exhale, reach and extend. Same as before, cactus, pull your elbow to your ribs. Exhale, reach long. Inhale, take your gaze back, open your chest. Reach it back out. Now pull your elbow down and this time come out of your side bend. Turn to face your right thigh. Frame out your right leg with your hands, tenting your fingertips, sit up tall as you inhale, draw your belly in. As you exhale, fold your chest over your right thigh, walking your hands forward, maybe dropping the elbows and allowing your head to bow down. The less you force, the more your body will open, so allow yourself to gently fold and trust that where you're at now is enough. Lift your forehead, walk your hands in, bring yourself back up to a seat, and cross your shins, this time the left in front of the right, retaking your easy pose, opposite leg in front. Inhale, sit up tall, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the left, right arm reaches up and over. Inhale, cactus your right arm, open your chest, pull the right elbow down towards your ribs and gaze back. Exhale, send it long and reach. Inhale. And exhale, move with your breath. 2 more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach over a little further, opening up some space. Last one, draw the elbow back and down. Reach it up and over. Sweep your right hand to the front, side, and then all the way back. Lean back onto your hands. Ground your right foot, cross your left ankle over the right knee. With your chest open, rock your legs side to side a few times. Again, letting your hips and lower back sway and loosen up. Drop both of your legs over to the right, turning to the long edge of your mat. Right arm reaches up as you inhale. Hook your elbow over your left knee as you exhale. Rotate through the neck, turn and gaze back over your left shoulder. Make sure both sits bones stay grounded and lift up through the top of your head from there, creating more length to find more depth in your twist. Release from your twist, unhooking your right elbow. Uncross your left leg, extend it to the top left corner of your mat. Bring your left forearm inside of your left shin, right arm up and over. And one more time, we'll flow through. Inhaling to cactus your right elbow, open your chest. Exhale, big long reach. So really take this time to feel the spaciousness opening up down the right side of your body between your hip and armpit. Reach it long. Let's go for one more. Inhale, cactus, open up. Bring yourself up to a seat, turn to face your left leg, flex your left foot. Inhale, tall spine, navel in. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Walk your hands out. Make sure the hinge is happening from your hips and not a rounding through the spine. When you can't go any further, allow your head to hang. Keep your left foot gently flexed and take a deep breath. On your inhale, rise up, walk your hands in. This time we'll sweep the legs over to one side and come to hands and knees, tabletop position. On your inhale, move into cow pose, dropping the belly down, lifting the heart forward, feeling the front body expand. Exhale into cat pose, feeling the back body widen with the breath out. A few more back and forth, allowing the movement to be less about rigidly arching and rounding, and more about creating space from the inside out. Inhale back to neutral tabletop. Gaze slightly forward, keep your hands shoulder width apart, and walk them out into puppy pose, allowing your chest to bow down towards the floor, relaxing your chin or forehead down in between the biceps. Feel the long line from your hip creases to your fingertips, letting your side bodies lengthen out. Compass pose asks for openness through the side waist, shoulders, and spine, so we're using this shape to gently prepare those pathways. Let your armpits hollow slightly, giving the upper back and lats more space to breathe, staying connected to a steady breath as you hold. Ground your elbows, lift your forehead or chin, slowly ripple your spine forward in a wave-like motion, bringing your thighs, hips, and navel down to the mat for Sphinx pose, uncurling your chest and lifting your head last. Firm your glutes and press the tops of your feet down into the floor for support. Keeping your chest open, press down through your hands and lift your elbows to hover for seal pose. Imagine pulling your chest to the front of the mat as you bend your elbows, scoop them off to the sides and lower down, extending your right arm out to the side either in a straight line or finding a cactus shape with your elbow bent 90 degrees. Left hand under your left shoulder, gaze left, bend your left knee, roll onto your right side, relaxing the side of your head down to the floor for a scorpion stretch to open up your right chest and shoulder. This one can be quite intense, so don't focus on how far you're rolling over. Think more about creating spaciousness where you need it most. With each inhale, imagine the breath traveling to your right shoulder, chest, and underarm. With each exhale, let your body soften without forcing depth. Return to your belly, bringing your chin to the mat, straightening out both legs, and switch your arms. Right hand under your right shoulder, left arm to the side. Gaze to your right, bend your right knee, and you can press down through your right palm to roll yourself onto your left side body so your toes touch down behind your left leg. At the end of the day, forcing a shape will not bring you anything, so make sure you relax into this. Yes, there is quite a bit of sensation, but make sure that you never push to the point of pain. Once more, let's return to the belly, straightening out both legs. Place both hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, press up to a high plank like the top of a push-up, and then pull your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths to move, pedal, wiggle, whatever you need to do to get comfortable in this shape. Then come back through center and take 2 breaths in stillness. Sides of the waist long, ribs gently softening inward, head and neck hanging heavy. Gaze towards the front of your mat, walk your feet up, taking little steps to come to a forward fold, toes in between your fingertips. Once you arrive, take your peace fingers, hook them around your big toes. Draw your chest and crown forward as you inhale for a halfway lift so your arms will straighten out. Pull your hips back. As you exhale, bend your knees, sandwich your belly to your thighs, and as you bend the elbows, pull the top of your head down towards your toes. Rather than gazing down to the mat, gaze back between your shins. Your cheekbones may even touch your shins. Keep your knees as bent as you need to keep the connection between your belly and thighs as you bend the elbows out to the sides and use the strength of your upper body to create depth in this forward fold. Unwind your fingers from your bind, half lift as you inhale, hands to shins, Exhale, hands to the mat. Pick up your left foot, step it back, and lower your left knee to the floor. We're going to take it right into a half split, so walk your hands back, straighten your right leg, flex your right foot. Inhale, long spine, chest forward. Exhale, draw the navel in, fold from your hip creases, elbows may gently start to bend. Notice the space along the whole back line of your body, not just your hamstring. Think more forward and less down, so it's not about collapsing down to your right leg. Instead, imagine drawing your sternum forward and lengthening your spine in both directions. We're just going to switch it up by bringing both hands inside of the right foot, walking your hands a little more to the top left corner of your mat. And same thing, fold, allowing the elbows to softly bend. Notice how you may feel a little bit more of a stretch in the right outer hip and up the right side of your body. Keep your hands inside your right leg, walk them forward, turn your right toes out, finding your lizard lunge at the top of the mat. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, gaze forward as you inhale, allow the hips to drop down. Exhale, hips pull back and up, lengthen through the right leg. Inhale to your lizard, drop the hips, open the chest, gaze forward. Exhale, hips back and up, maybe you flex the right foot this time. One more time, inhale, roll it forward, feel the front body gently unfurl. Exhale, draw the hips back, flex your right foot. Now this time as you inhale, extend your right fingertips to the top of the mat. As you exhale and draw the hips back, cactus your right arm. Inhale, big reach, lunge into the right knee. Exhale, draw the right hip and elbow back. Inhale, one more, reach super long. Exhale, pull it back, this time pause. Bend into your right knee, keep your left hand grounded, turn all 10 toes towards the right long edge of your mat. Allow the hips to drop down, roll to the outer edge of your left foot, side cobra. Big stretch down the left side body. Make sure not to collapse your hips down to the floor. Reach your right fingertips to the back of the mat. As you inhale, sweep your right arm up and over, pivot to the front, ground both feet, warrior two style, right hand down, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling for side angle. Then you can extend your left arm all the way overhead, palm facing down, draw your thumb back, lean back into your left shoulder, like you're rolling your chest open to the sky. Firm your feet into the mat, hug the sides of your waist in so you can rise up, arms come to shoulder height, warrior two. Inhale, straighten out your right leg, reach the arms up towards the sky, prayer position. Exhale, Skandasana, turn your left toes out, lunge into your left knee, sink your hips down, flex your right toes up to the sky. Feel your inner thighs widening. Gently lift through the low belly, ribs lifting up away from the hips, so you're making room inside of the shape itself. Bring your hands to the mat, stay low as you walk up to the front, retaking a lunge in your right leg, reaching your right fingertips up towards the sky, tucking your left toes under for an easy twist. As you exhale, right hand down, touch your left knee to the mat behind your right heel and lower yourself all the way to a seat with your heel outside of your right hip. Pick up your right leg in front of you, wrap your arms around your legs like cradling a baby. Draw your shin in towards your chest, find a tall spine and begin to rock side to side. You may prefer to keep the movement smaller, just right to left like this, or you can start to circle it around, keeping both sits bones grounded and revolving your body around to open up the right hip. So we've nicely prepared the first side of the body for compass pose. Let's try it out now. Take your left hand to the knife edge of your right foot so your pinky finger is facing up towards the sky. Cup your right calf with your right hand and pull it up onto your right shoulder like you're hoisting a backpack strap up onto your back. Then reach your right fingertips out to the side as a kickstand with your arm in front of your leg. Begin to extend through your leg, pointing your toes skyward, rolling your left shoulder onto your back. So this is why we spent so much time lengthening out the left side of the body. Turn your gaze towards the left, spiral your heart upward, lightly lift through the low belly. Now it's not about how straight your top leg gets, it's about whether you can stay spacious while meeting intensity. When you've had enough, rebend your top leg, gently release your grip on the foot. Let's place both feet on the mat in front of us. Hook your hands behind your thighs, rock back and up a few times, massaging the length of your spine and generating momentum so eventually you can bring yourself all the way up to a forward fold, lifting your hips up and grounding through both feet. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to your shins, long flat back. Exhale, hands down. This time we'll step the right foot back and lower the right knee to the floor. As you shift your hips to the back of the mat and the left leg straightens out, spike your heel down, flex your toes up, support yourself with your hands on either side of your left leg. Draw the right hip crease forward, left hip crease back to level your hips. Inhale, chest forward. Remember, you're thinking about lengthening your sternum to the front, and as you exhale, gently fold, looking for a stretch along the whole back line of your body. Then just changing the angle of the stretch, move both hands inside of your left leg. Again, inhaling to lengthen your spine, exhaling to deepen and fold. You may want to think about gently dropping your left shoulder and ribs down a little bit more rather than rolling open to the side, just to level off your hips and shoulders. Keeping your hands inside of your left foot, lift back up, take a lizard lunge, walking your hands to the front of the mat. Tuck your right toes under and lift your right knee. Inhale, gaze forward, allow your hips to sink down. Exhale, straighten your left leg, send your hips back. Inhale, glide forward into your lizard lunge. Exhale, hips draw back, flex your left foot. One more like this, and then we'll add in the left arm. On your next inhale, as you come forward, big reach through the left fingertips. Exhale, draw the shoulder onto your back as you cactus your left arm and straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist and cactus. One more time, inhale, reach long, long, long. Exhale, twist and cactus, hold here. Bend your left knee, turn all 10 toes towards the long edge of your mat, rolling to the outside edge of your right foot, dropping your hips down and extending your left hand to the back for side cobra. Now as you inhale, lift your hips up, swivel all the way around, grounding your right heel, left hand, and extending your right arm up for side angle pose. Inhale, reach your right arm all the way overhead, palm facing down. Draw your thumb back, lean back into your right shoulder, spiraling your chest open to the ceiling. Get stronger through the legs so you can seamlessly rise up to Warrior 2. Hands come to shoulder height, reaching right and left through the fingertips. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky, straighten your left leg. Exhale, Skandasana, bending into your right knee. You may have to turn your toes out slightly. Flex your left toes up towards the sky. Without moving out of the posture, find small adjustments. Feel the inner thighs widening out. Slight lift through the chest so you're not collapsing down. Stay low and release your hands to the mat. Crawl to the front, coming into a lunge. Right hand grounds, left arm reaches up for an easy twist. Exhale, bring your left hand down. Draw the right knee in, tap it to the mat behind your left heel. Lower yourself to a seat. You can move your right foot over to the side so both sits bones are grounded. Pick up your left leg, cradle it in towards your chest. Take your rock side to side, keeping both sits bones grounded as you move. If you want to open this up into that spiraling circular action, you can take a few rotations one direction and a few the other way. Keep cradling your leg in towards your chest. Take your right hand to the outer edge of your left foot. Left hand is going to help you draw the left knee up onto your left shoulder. Gaze to the front to begin. Kickstand your left hand out to the side. And like you're pulling your leg behind your head, begin to extend your top leg any amount, pointing your toes up. Draw the right bicep behind your right ear. Gaze towards the right. Make sure the arm isn't collapsing in front of your face. So we really want to use all that space we just opened up in the side body and shoulder to our advantage here. Grow a little more into this shape. Let's take one more inhale. Great work. As you exhale, turn your gaze forward, bend your left knee, gently bring your leg down. You can untangle your limbs here, and this time we'll extend both legs towards the front of the mat. You can windshield wiper your legs or give them a little bit of a wiggle, releasing all of that work we just did into the hips and hamstrings. Then on your inhale, reach your fingertips up, flex your feet. Exhale, draw the chest forward over the thighs, reach forward and lower your hands down. You can bind hands to feet, ankles, or behind the knees. Torso draping over your thighs. Allow your back body to broaden on your inhale, especially your low back and ribs. Exhale, soften your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and let your breath smooth out the edges of intensity from this practice. Keep your head heavy, chin tucked. Slowly we'll roll down one vertebra at a time, bringing your middle back, upper back, shoulder blades, neck, and finally your head down to the mat to rest. Once you're there, draw your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a hug, wrap your arms around your legs, rock side to side. Keep your knees bent, but open your arms out wide like airplane wings. With your knees together, drop them both over towards the right side, keeping your left shoulder blade heavy on the mat. If a little bit of space opens up between your top knee and your bottom knee, that's totally fine. Turn your gaze to the left, relax, and breathe into this unwinding of the spine. Turn your head back to center. Slowly draw your knees through center and then let them drop all the way over towards the left. Again, a little bit of space between the knees is fine. They don't need to be perfectly stacked. Gaze right. Heavy your right shoulder blade to the mat. Soften your ribs, belly, chest, hips, and thighs, and let your body breathe. Return your head to the center, roll onto your back. As your knees come in, wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself one last hug, lifting your head, drawing your nose towards your knees. Exhale, extend both arms, both legs, and take your final Shavasana. Let your feet fall open. Let the ground fully receive the weight of your body. Notice the echo of the practice still moving through you. Warmth, sensation, spaciousness. And now moving away from practicing spaciousness in the body, find a more internal kind of space in your mind and heart. A little more quiet in your brain, a little more room around whatever it is that you're carrying, a little more space and permission to let yourself rest exactly as you are. This is where I'll leave you for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick and fun flow. Make sure to subscribe for more yoga and fitness content, and I'll see you soon in next week's video. Namaste.